What's good, y'all? Buckle up, coming through on a quick drop special. Big ups to everybody already subbed in. Appreciate it all. If you haven't already subbed in, sub in. Sub in and welcome. You all are definitely welcome, no doubt. And of course, if you feel what I'm talking about, make sure y'all hit that like sign before you get out of here. Get them likes up. Hit that like sign before you get out of here. Don't forget, you need 12 games over a 30-day period with the first 3 games free. Or if you want to jump in on Dollar Dash, text 443-717-1848. Text 3 words. You want in. That's it. Other than that, get the free games we get out for y'all. And Sports Prediction 101 Cash App link is in the description box for those who win without a pass and still want to show love. Alright? Now, let's get to the chop, y'all. Let's get to the chop. So, before we get in fully on what we came to talk about, y'all, I want y'all to know something. I was listening to Bark for the Bone, a.k.a. BFTB, a little while ago for the first time in probably about 3 or 4 days. But I go over there, and I hear him over there, I see them over there trashing Fanon. So for a lot of y'all that don't know Fanon, the Boxing Talk channel, just in case y'all don't know, Fanon, he birthed BFTB. He had Bark for the Bone, a.k.a. BFTB, at his door like a starving dog looking for water or something to eat. He was and that something to eat for BFTB was looking for subs. And he was looking for subs to come to his channel, and he let you do your show on his channel. And then here you are years later sharing a video that you don't know at all that is Fanon in the video, talking about this dude in the video beating Fanon up. And you telling people, everybody, that you think is Fanon. It looks so much like Fanon, knowing you wrong as a motherfucker. I don't even have to look at the motherfucking shit, knowing you lying your ass off. Because you a capping ass nigga like that. Nigga probably don't even look nothing like Fanon. You just a capping ass nigga like that, and you a goofball. And this what you do to a guy who put you in position when you came to YouTube and became the delusional ass guy you became to this day. You feel me? You say Fanon be he be lying and disrespecting Dev. Oh, Fanon cool. He over there yesterday on his live earlier talking about, oh, Fanon, he all right. I don't really have nothing against Fanon. It's just Fanon do a lot of lying and disrespecting Devin. He do a lot of lying and disrespecting Devin. But you do the same lying and disrespecting Shakur and Tank. Don't you do the same lying and disrespecting with Shakur and Tank? You do the same lying. Like I'm getting ready to talk about now. You do the same fucking lying. What the fuck is you talking about? What is you talking about? How can you sweep around somebody else's front door without sweeping around your own? How the fuck can you do that? Shakur shouldn't have to go. I hear him over there on his live now. Now that we gave him a pass, and y'all heard me do the video to say that was a duck by Keyshawn. He think that give him a motherfucking pass to go years back and talk about the Devin Shakur situation as if shit don't still stand as it was. That situation ain't nothing like this. Shakur ain't in a duck didn't duck shit like Keyshawn just did. Shakur ain't do none of that. Shakur shouldn't have to go. I hear him over there. Did Shakur go to the network? Shut the fuck up. Shakur shouldn't have to go to the network and see this is what I generated. He said, did Shakur go to the network and say, this is what I generated? Shut your goofy dummy ass the fuck up. He always be saying goofball dummy ass shit that he wouldn't even do if he was in the sport. You ain't going to the network and go say shit. Shut your goofy dummy ass the fuck up. The network don't need you to say shit. They see what the fuck you do. The network don't need to hear you tell them shit. They already got your shit on. They got your stats. They know what the fuck you do. They know that before you say it out your fucking mouth. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about did he go to the network and say, see, this is what I generated. Shut your goofy dummy ass the fuck up. When he was going to fight Devin. Years ago when he was going to fight Devin, that's what he was supposed to do. You thought I gave you a pass to go back and talk about when Devin was killing himself to make 135? You got your guy, you got Drew Titan coming over on my channel under Joe, or you coming over there under Joe Gag. One of y'all coming over there on my channel under Joe Gag, begging, talking about you would be a good boxing talk channel if you just let BFTB just do what he doing or whatever. Shut the fuck up. Don't come on my motherfucking comments asking me no goofy ass shit like that. Talking about what I would be good at if I just stopped doing some other shit. Because for some fucking unknown ass reason, you allow this guy to push false narratives? Or y'all allow each other to push false narratives? We know that Devin was killing himself to make 135. You think people ain't know this? And begging Bob Arm to get him out the division? Yeah. He was practically begging Bob Arm to get him out the motherfucking division. Yeah. And Bob Arm told us that's why he gave Shakur a bullshit offer of 25% when he was entitled to 30%. Just off the strength of his accolades, he was entitled to 30%. Just off the strength of his accolades. Shakur, being a 2-division champion, unified at 130, gave Shakur the opportunity to get maybe at least that extra 5% to see that Shakur would get at least 30%. Or whatever the pot was going to be. Got the goofy guy, old BF, over there now, years later, talking about Shakur was getting $7 million. Now that's what he over here saying now. Now that the purse bid shit that went on with Keyshawn and all this shit going on now he gonna mix up another pot of lies. He threw some other shit in this pot of lies, talking about back then when they was when him and Devin was going to fight, when Shakur and Devin was going to fight, Shakur was getting $7 million. So now he want to tell y'all, now he want to start a lie that say Shakur ducked $7 million to fight Devin. Shut your lying, pole holding, goofy ass the fuck up. If Shakur was getting $7 million, y'all would have made that information clear in the motherfucking contract, or you would have made it clear like you was making it clear with Keyshawn just now when they was offering Keyshawn $3 million. Not no percentage, they was offering Keyshawn $3 million. They told him, take that, we don't gotta go to purse bid. And they offered him $3 million before they even went to purse bid. The same shit that y'all could have did for Shakur before he decided to go to see if he could get extra money. Yeah. You didn't do that. You offered 25%. You ain't offered no motherfucking guaranteed money like you just offered to Keyshawn. Fuck is you talking about? First you lied and said Shakur was making more in one fight than he made in his entire career. That's what he tried. You pushed that lie. That was another false narrative that you was pushing. The false narrative pusher. You talk about what he be lying about. That's what you be lying about. All this shit that I'm telling you, you lying about. You be lying about. Now I mean, talking about he was getting ready to make more in one fight than he made in his entire career until everything boxing talk, aka EBT, till EBT pulled them records, till he pulled them receipts and them records on how much Shakur was making per fight. He couldn't get past 3 fights without being out of range of what he could possibly be making to fight Devin, even if it was 10 million. Shakur, even if it was 10 million Shakur was going to make. He already did 3 fights. EBT did 3 fights and he was already past 10 million. That's how he knew you was lying. And you got mad. That's when y'all got mad. That's when you got mad at everything boxing talk. You've been mad ever since. When he exposed you right there for lying. You do a lot of fucking lying. You a capping ass Pinocchio ass nigga. I mean, you tell us that Devin, he over there on his motherfucking he over there on his live telling his subs that Devin sold 41,000 tickets when he fought Kambosos. Devin and Kambosos sold 41,000 tickets. But Devin couldn't seem to sell those same amount of tickets since then. He ain't tell y'all that. He ain't tell y'all that part, did he? He ain't tell y'all that. I know he left all that shit out. Devin was just in a fight. Listen, that fight with Kambosos, Devin was in a fight with Kambosos on foreign soil that came out for Kambosos. You know how I know this? Guess how I know this? Say, you probably saying, damn, buckle up, how you know that? Guess how I know this? Because Devin versus Ryan sold 11,480 paid tickets. Why he ain't tell y'all about that one? Why he ain't tell y'all about that? Then he forgot to tell y'all that Shakur versus Valdez sold 10,102 tickets at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. But he forgot to tell y'all that. He ain't tell y'all that, did he? He just told y'all about Shakur's 21,000. He told y'all about the 21,000 tickets that Shakur sold because he wanted to put that against Devin's 41,000 with Kambosos on foreign soil. Not in the USA, on foreign soil. All that ain't have shit to do with Devin. Mostly it had all to do with Kambosos. I mean, he just wanted to tell y'all about he wanted to tell y'all about the 21,000 that Shakur did against the 41,000 him and Kambosos did. Not that Devin and Loma didn't he didn't want to tell y'all about the just told y'all about the, like I said, about the 21,000 that Devin and Loma didn't do, because Devin and Loma sold Devin versus Loma sold 14,436 tickets, y'all. Yeah. Devin versus Loma sold 14,436 tickets. Yeah, he never did no motherfucking 41,000 tickets ever in no motherfucking United States ever. Devin Haney. Yeah. See, I know this nigga be lying, y'all. I know the nigga be lying, and I see what he try to do. I see his game. I know his game, what he try to do. So what you got to do is go just do some homework behind some of the goofball shit he be saying, and you will see right there, you will find out how he be lying. You will laugh to yourself like, look at this lying ass nigga. Why he ain't say this? Why he ain't say that? He a goofball like that. He gonna say everything to put Devin in front of everybody in any situation. He gonna always do that. That's what he paid to do right now. Or that's what he doing some type of favors or something to get done or something. I don't know what they doing. But yeah, something coming with that for him to act like he do. He acting real suspect. He acting real suspect. I mean, his ticket sales range, Devin ticket sales range right in the same range as Shakur's. Back then when Devin was fighting Oscar Valdez and everybody else he was fighting. I'm telling y'all that's why Shakur was going to get the most money that he could get when he was getting that chance to fight Devin. Of course he was going to get the most money he could get because he was entitled to do it. And it didn't have to be 50-50. Another false narrative that Bark for the Bone pushing to y'all, trying to make y'all believe that. It was never about 50-50, y'all. Get that in y'all heads. It was never about 50-50. It was never about 50-50 with Shakur. Shakur did not want no motherfucking 50-50. Shakur just wanted more money. The reason BFTB don't want to fess up to the more money, he wanted more money situation, because he know it make Devin look even more like a duck. Like he was ducking and he was lying about staying in the division the rest of the year. He was lying. Yeah. That's why he keep on saying Shakur wanted 50-50, because he know that we should say Shakur know he wasn't getting 50-50. Even with the accolades he had, we all know Shakur wasn't getting 50-50. So he trying to get us to be with him, because they say Shakur wanted 50-50, but we all know Shakur didn't want 50-50. Shakur just wanted more money. They would have gave him 30%, 35%, Shakur would have took that fight. But Devin left the motherfucking division. It was never about no motherfucking 50-50 at all. That's a false narrative that Bark for the Bone used to keep people from seeing that Devin didn't feel comfortable fighting Shakur at 135. Like Bob Erm said. I dropped that video yesterday because of the goofball business decision Keyshawn made. Yeah. I'm not calling Shakur a duck at all. It's just Shakur be calling out fighters like fucking Conor Ben at 154 that just make him look goofy. That shit make you look goofy when you doing that dumbass shit, Shakur. If you get a chance to hear this video, yeah, that shit make you look goofy doing that dumbass shit, calling out Conor Ben at 154, knowing Devin at 147. Come on now, you gotta be thinking when you talking. I respect the fact that Shakur is a 4-division champion, unified at 130. So don't get it fucked up and think I look at Shakur like I'm looking at the rest of them that we was talking about yesterday on the duck video where all the ducks on the water. Don't think that, that I'm looking at Shakur the same way like I'm looking at the rest of them that we was talking about yesterday. Shakur just need to focus on Undisputed at 135 or 140. And I'm good with Shakur. And I'm good with Shakur. That's all he got to do. Keyshawn is not no 3 or 4 division champion, unified at whatever division. Keyshawn not that. Tank not in that position. And Richard Hitchens is not in Shakur's shoes as far as accolades neither. None of them are. Shakur definitely was worth more money when he was getting ready to fight Devin at 135. He was worth more money. And he was entitled to more money. And he was never asking for 50-50. That is an entire false narrative made up and ran by Bark for the Bone, a.k.a. BFTB himself. Shakur was not worried about no 50-50 split at all. He just wanted more money, 30% at the least. And Devin didn't wait to see if he could get anything. Halfway through the year, Devin signed to fight Regis in December. That year, it was signed to fight him in like November or December, which was bottom line proof that Devin was done with 135. And when he weighed in with Lomachenko, he looked like he looked like some type of patient for some type of disease. Something was wrong. Things didn't look good. Yeah. He was done with 135 mid-2023 after that Lomachenko fight. And that's why he set up the fight Regis at the end of the year. I think Shakur would have beat the fuck out of Devin at 135 because Devin wouldn't have been comfortable making the weight for that fight. I'm telling y'all. And every time you bring up the 135 situation and waste time telling that long lie, I'm going to take the same amount of time to make sure people know you lying again on Devin and Bill's behalf. Don't think for one moment that I forget Shakur just beat T.O. either. Don't think for 1 minute that I forget that Shakur just beat T.O. And that's why I'm asking Shakur to fight the other champions at 140 and get undisputed. What you do after that, Shakur, would be up to you. What he do after that would be up to him. If Devin is still at 147 after you undisputed Shakur, if Devin is still at 147, maybe Devin will be undisputed at 147. Around the same time, Shakur get undisputed at 140. Then we could have a fucking mega clash of the Titans. Think about that. Two undisputed champions coming to the table at 147 to see who really was the better guy. That fight would be big like fucking Floyd versus Manny. If both of these guys both would be undisputed in their divisions. Just imagine, y'all. And Shakur jumped straight to 147 for a shot at undisputed again. And they do it at 147. But before we get that, before we get to that point, we gotta focus on the champions at hand in their divisions. Before we get to that point, we gotta focus on the task at hand in their divisions. Shit, they both might get losses on their record before they get to that point. We never know. We just need to let the games keep playing. And these dudes focus on the task at hand at 140 for Shakur and 147 for Devin. The 144 talk should be in everybody's trash can by now and on its way to a landfill. See y'all on the Get Back.
Up daisies. I remember I was counting up a meal in my Mercedes. I remember having dreams about a meal in a Mercedes. I remember I was waiting for a plug like a blessing. I remember them corner days on 12th and 22nd. I remember LB and beans and Feddy cash in the trap. I remember it was Perry on night gave me my first strap. I remember me and Cartridge when Slick P got shot. I remember singing chill bro, big bro, about to come back. I remember them dark days when bitches didn't even notice me. I remember when I popped out new whip, everybody noticed me. I remember niggas funny faces when they found out what I was singing. I remember feeling like Ace that day he walked out the cleaners. I remember being young as hell, but feeling so insecure. I remember I was looking in the mirror, then I started seeing more. I remember Montana Bucks, Dice, and Feddy cash for the summer. I remember the day I fell in love, it was with King Kong. I remember choosing loyalty over royalty, I can prove it. I remember I ain't never make none of my niggas look foolish. I remember I ain't never let none of my niggas feel useless. I remember that it's only me who was the only one looking stupid. I remember that first $1 million check, had it in my hand. I remember that the one I gave it to, we probably never speak again. I remember about a defamation case I ain't never even know about. I remember if you let me, how you say why you ain't throw it out. I remember feeling X'd out, getting left out by the refs. I remember feeling drained out, nigga, I ain't had nothing left. I remember grabbing 30 bricks and I put that on my shit. I remember feeling better now that I got it on my chest.
Nigga, I'm a decade in, you know my name. No limit, ain't shit changed. I was playing with them jeans way before my fame. Load up, cock it and bang. I stayed solid, was locked in with gang. I bought a brick before I bought me a chain. There's so many hits, how the fuck I'm still sane. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Nigga, I remember G-Fazo died.